Rusavengi in charge of this one. Terrific crowd on deck, ready to watch Australia v New Zealand at Allianz Stadium. It's not the cup final they wanted, but it's pretty damn close. And Australia kick off. Stannard goes deep into the New Zealand 22. Stowers wrapped up by Hutchinson, and going in over the top is Adams. Now the back she slides, and New Zealand trying to work their way through Malia. Brought down just short of the 22. Stowers will play scrum half, fires the ball up and over the top of his first 5 on that occasion. Here's Forbes. Stands in the tackle. Good power for Forbes. In fact, he goes right through the goal defence initially. It's a nice clean out as well from New Zealand, and they've got numbers to work with to the right-hand side. Instead, they're going to dummy and go through the middle. Here come New Zealand chasing first points. It's a great run from Newstub. And on they come again. Khan, Rocky Khan with a first try in the bronze medal game.
Well, patience was the key for this New Zealand Sevens team. I thought Australia actually defended pretty well in New Zealand's 22, but someone jammed in from the Australian wing and it gave the opportunity for New Zealand. Started though with DJ Forbes, the man going hard up the middle. See that, the power from DJ Forbes. Gets him over the front foot, and then Newstub takes the outside. Stannard hasn't covered. A nice roll on the inside where Rocky Khan, ever present.
The put down is good from Rocky Khan out of Auckland in his 10th tournament, and that is potentially the most important try for the time being. The kick's away to the right, and the score will stay 5-0 in favour of New Zealand over Australia. So we get a taste there of what New Zealand are going to deliver here with DJ Forbes setting that play in motion, and then it was Khan finishing off. Australia do nicely from the restart. That is McDermott bringing it in. Clean ball here for Stannard, who tucks it back off his hip, and they reload to the left. A whole lot of territory to work with there, so they'll go open and try and stretch New Zealand through Gibbon. Switches to Hutchison. 19-year-old danger man. That's good work at the breakdown from New Zealand. Over the top went Joes. And Forbes taps and goes. Looking for back-to-back tries here. New Zealand. There's a good step as well in the tackle from Malia. Stannard comes around the side. Veteran on veteran that time round. And Stowers looking to get past McDermott, who hits in front on and makes it count. And Hutchison goes looking for the turnover. Can't get it. New Zealand up by 5 and using plenty of width here. Again, Malia gets it to Forbes. Well, that's from Australia looking to disrupt the breakdown. Quick hands. Australia in trouble here as McDermott looks to slide. Hutchison sits a little wider. Can McDermott cover? McDermott slides, and that opens up the spacing field. And New Zealand need to go in again. This time round, it's Dylan Collier. They stretched him right and then tucked it inside for another try.
The opportunity came down from Charles Joasso from the turnover ball. He's so strong when he's on the pill. This is just the back in it. Dylan Collier rolls the pass. Newstub comes around it. Rocky Khan with the late cut. Sherwin Stowers just grabbed at the end. Line ball, that last one, but deemed okay. Dylan Collier gets New Zealand second.
Dermott committed to hold his line on the inside to try and shut down Stowers, who manages to slide it back just enough for the pass to count, and Collier did the rest.
He's been very good, Dylan Collier, the last couple of tournaments for this New Zealand All Black Sevens team. Looks like we've got Sherwin Stowers down. This is a big blow for the New Zealand chances. Like a hamstring too. Chucky Stannard, he was mic'd up. We just saw him. Another veteran, loving his footy, back in top form too, Sherwin Stowers.
Going the Aussies' way early on. They are down by 12 with 4.5 minutes to play. Elapsed, nice take. Beautiful take from Quinn. Here they come, the Aussies. McDermott is crunched, 40 out, and now gets his knees to the turf, so the tackler has to release. Stannard digs it out. Good line from Australia. This is much better from the Aussies. And away goes Lockie Anderson. A huge play from Anderson.
Well, that's how you run a hole, Lockie Anderson. But it all came down to the kickoff from Brandon Quinn. Did extremely well one-on-one. Look at that Chucky Stannard, the timing of the delivery, but the angle on the run. And you remember your first try for your country, and that was a good one. Lockie Anderson, congratulations.
19 years of age only out of the Eastwood Club in Sydney. On debut here in his home city. He's all smiles.
There's the old and the new of it for this Australian team. Great to see.
Stannard almost old enough to be Lockie's dad. The kick is good. The restart's on its way, and we have a 5-point difference between New Zealand and Australia. Yeah, they've had some pay down this right-hand side. New Zealand, so they go again this time. It's Ware, Regan Ware. His number up well. Forbes goes across the park, and Joes takes it on.
Number advantage.
Offside, the call against Australia here. Now McDermott's going to have to look to try and cover this up. Good running from Newstub, and advantage of being played. Australia get a result off the back of that.
Yeah, they scrambled quite well at the Australian team. New boy Andrew Newstub tried to get this ball away. Nice left-hand fend initially. Probably needs to lock that up. He was looking to pass that ball back into Regan Ware. Just needs to reset. Know the situation. Yeah, frustration, but that'll come, young man.
Nice touch. Fine. Set.
Into injury time in the first half. It goes ugly out the back, and New Zealand pull it in. Big pressure at the scrum. Now Forbes rides a tackle into the in goal, and Forbes gets it down. That is a massive moment in the context of this game.
And that was a massive scrum from the New Zealand Forwards, led by that man, DJ Forbes, who continues to play out of his skin this year. Chucky Stannard cannot release it because of the pressure. Rocky can't. Look at the skill here. Goes down, pops it up. Dylan Collier off the toes, and then DJ Forbes has already shown his power. Get through Hutchinson's tackle. Rides another one over. DJ Forbes is a warrior.
34 years old. In his 83rd tournament, DJ Forbes. He's a machine, no doubt about it. And now the conversion attempt is on its way, and away to the right from Rocky Khan, and that'll do us for the moment. At half-time, it is New Zealand clear by 10 over Australia. Sean Maloney in commentary. Alongside me is New Zealand Sevens legend Carl Tanana, and his former team do beautifully at the restart to the second half. Forbes, he's really stood up in this one. Forbes. And this is great running, sharp feet from Ware. Looking to really extend here, New Zealand. Here comes Khan again. Khan, Rocky over the top, and he finds some support in Jose. Trail Jose with the first try in the second half, and New Zealand open up a commanding lead.
I'm so glad for this kid. He's worked so hard to get here, Trail Jose. He's got a brilliant story to tell. He's had some heart problems in his career in footy, but has made a complete comeback. And it started from Rocky Khan, deep within their own half. Regan Ware is the one that makes the brace. The in pass back to Rocky. Rocky takes an angle, bides his time. You see there, puts the hammer down. What that does, it makes Chucky Stannard come across, and then watch this pass, right to left, 30 metres on the money to Trail Jose, getting his first score in his Sevens career with the fancy finish. There you go.
How do you like that? Great story. Just to see him on the park is remarkable. The conversion attempt is off to the right. Plenty of work for the Aussies to do here if they are to claim bronze. Down by 15. Still plenty of time left, 5.5 to run.
This young bloke too actually come and worked on the mines over here in Australia. Very interesting stories. Good bloke.
This time around, Australia right, and play on's the call. To be knocked forward, but Russell says it's okay.
Last feet.
Just gets a little scrappy from both sides there. Now they straighten. Australia through Anderson, their sole try scorer. Oh, it's good work from New Zealand at the breakdown. Jumped on it. Quick sticks Collier and forces a penalty out of the Aussies.
Well, that's where they really applied a lot of pressure. New Zealand at the breakdown competing. If they don't win it, then they get out and they slow the Australian pull down. That's why they haven't been able to get anything going on attack. Look at their passes competing. New Zealand dominating.
Australia need to shut this threat down and then take it away for a try. Any hope whatsoever of whipping a bronze medal around their necks in their home tournament. It's a good wraparound from New Zealand. Passing has been slick. So that is good at the breakdown from the Aussies. They force the turnover themselves and they go on quick. Stannard into the line, and Stannard looks to create some room on the far left channel, and Anderson surrenders in the tackle.
Good turnover.
And it's scrappy again.
Black there, 3.
Up
Black
forward.
3. Good turnover by number 3, then lost
The technique by Trail Joas. Shawnee, this is so good. Once he gets his foothold in there, he's just so tough to move. Look the way he gets down on the deck, competes for the ball. This is where he was so good in New Zealand at their national sevens, and the reason why he's been given this opportunity in the black jersey. Geez, that's a beautiful shot of Allianz Stadium. The two old traditional rivals going at it.
Back on. Closer, back catch.
It's a rematch of last year's cup final where New Zealand were too good, winning that one on the stroke of full-time rather. Now it's bronze medal time, and again there is just huge weight coming through that scrum from New Zealand. They concede a penalty this time round, and Australia will set up camp 40 from the try line. Let's see what they can get moving and shaking here.
Jersey number 1 and jersey number 5 for Australia in the middle of the park. They are the threats.
Just to sit off for the moment. Hutchison was the star of the show here last year. The World Rugby Rookie of the Year. Henry Hutchison. That's better. It's away for Anderson. He's rocked with a big shot by the New Zealand defence. Still a hope here down the right side, looking for the switch. Not getting it initially, but now taking it close to the line goes Canterwell. They go again, and they get there. It's Brandon Quinn sniffing around the edges and grabbing a crucial try.
Exactly what Australia needed. Still 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Only 2 scores away are Australia, so no rushing back. Conversion needs to be successful as well. I like the way they spread this ball, kept it in nice shape. See the way he's able to take the ball forward. Sione Molia does beautifully to stop that. Dylan Collier tries to come over the top as well. Got clean out. That was the secret. And then Quinn goes over.
Here's a conversion attempt from James Stannard, the veteran. Gets it to go right on over the black dot. 8 points the difference and 90 seconds to go, but the restart is overcooked. Spent a little too much time in the air and drifts in a touch on the fly.
He has been outstanding though for the home team this weekend. Chucky Stannard winding back the clock. Well, he's got a new lease on life. Great to see him back in some good form.
Turnover here, Australia. Desperately need a turnover. Intercept. They take any old form of possession. Not going to get a chance now, though, because Ware's through. Ware takes it away, and Ware's try secures New Zealand a bronze medal in Sydney.
Yeah, that's the backbreaker, isn't it? For this Australian team, Regan Ware really has stood up on the wing for New Zealand. Look at him go to work. Receives the pass from Yupawaso, steps Hutchinson, goes through a second one and then powers through with the speed of the third. The Australian chasers cannot get there. Regan Ware, brilliant.
Chip shot from in front is good off the boot of Isaac Tetamaki, and New Zealand can afford to have some fun here in the closing stages as Quinn comes from the field. One try to him, one try to Lockie Anderson as well. Might be Australia who can finish with a 5-pointer to give the crowd something to cheer and carry forward to next year. We'll do it all again at the HSBC Sydney Sevens. This underrated Australian side have done their country proud. Hutchison over the top. Here comes the 19-year-old. He grubbers ahead for himself. Hutchison has a man back in field. Tosses it that way, but finds a black jersey rather than a gold one. And that'll be that. The type of matchup we've come to expect from both these sides. Had a little bit of everything, and this would have been a great way to round it all out. Hutchison herring after his own grubber. Carlton, I thought he might have been able to just to give us something more for the highlights reel, but New Zealand did well in cover.
Yeah, unfortunately couldn't finish it off there, Hutchison, but he's been brilliant over this weekend, as has the home team. They've done their country proud. Made the semi-final of the cup round, wasn't to be. They made the bronze. They go down to a valiant effort though, New Zealand getting the win 29-40.
Okay, let's get sideline now with Louise Ransom for some post-game reaction.
Thank you, Sean Motrell. Congratulations, first ever try in your Sevens career. You got to win against Australia and you got the bronze medal here at the HSBC Sydney Sevens. Must feel pretty good right now. Yeah,
I mean, it's good. A lot of hard work goes into it. We set our standards quite high and we didn't quite get there, but it's the next best thing. So I'm sure the boys will walk away with a smile, so it's good.
A big improvement from Wellington for you guys as a team. What's led to that?
Oh, it's just game in the saddle, eh? You can't beat it, so coming off a tournament, coming into second one on the league is you're always going to improve, and if you don't, there's something wrong. So it's good, it's a positive, and we just got to keep growing.
And you had a cracking win against Fiji today. That must have felt pretty amazing as a squad to get that, especially the support that Fiji and you guys have here at Allianz.
Yeah, definitely. It was a massive ticker, that's all it come down to. We weren't too clinical in what we try and achieve, but big hearts and just the want really is what it come down to, and put it to the leaders that led us around the park well for the last 2 days. So
congratulations on the third placing.
Thank you very much.
Well, Brayden Quinn, congratulations. You also got your first try of your Sevens career, not the result, but that must feel pretty good personally.
Yeah, it's always good to get the first one out of the way. So I guess, you know, we built and built throughout the tournament. So I guess, you know, we didn't get the result in the end that we wanted, but I think we can take a lot out of this tournament, yeah.
And what's it been like playing in front of this really passionate crowd? The support you guys have had has been pretty amazing.
We run out for the warm-up and it just gets you pumped right up, and then, you know, when you run out the tunnel and everyone's just cheering you home, you know, that got us this position here, I think, yeah.
It's one of the biggest crowds you've ever played in front of?
Oh, absolutely. This is the first stadium we played in front of, so yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And as a team, are you happy with how the guys are gelling together and how Chucky Stannard's leading you around on the field? I'm sure he's been a big influence.
Yeah, like, it is a young side, like we said, but I think the key thing we got out of this weekend is we built and built over each game, and you know, disappointing not to get the result here, but I think we can take a lot out of this tournament, yeah.
Certainly exceeded expectations. Congratulations on that, and well done in front of your home fans.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Okay, time now to continue our